Hello everyone, welcome to Animating Behind the Scenes. This is Epic Minequest 8 The Nether, and I thought it might be cool to somewhat document this on my second channel. So if you're over here watching this, welcome. I plan to do maybe once a week, one of these. Once a week I feel like might work. Maybe more regular. It depends upon what you guys think and how you feel about the content. Taking the idea from Meat Canyon in regards to doing these sort of chat and draw type things. Well, I'll just go ahead and talk some shit as I'm doing it. Perhaps you'll enjoy the process. We're starting right from the start, so straight as they come through the nether. Hopefully I won't be providing too many spoilers, so it should be spoiler free, and try to excuse the lag. This is like obviously a fully animated sequence here, which after it's rendered will be a lot less laggy. So I've already done a little bit of work, which I can show you basically how my process works. This is scene one, just broken down into short shots. So the first line in the whole cartoon is of Creeper, and he's like, "Ooh, the nether." I don't do the voices of the characters, obviously. And then, and then I've got an S for Steve, and he's like, "Yeah, it's so red. Oh, look, there's Charles's cage." And so he'll like point over there and he'll zoom in. You can see it's like this part here is a little bit more zoomed in. But where is Charles? And then Creeper's like, "Check the map." It's like, "Right, good idea." And then Hero Brian like swoops in and goes, "Give me that." Well, wow, snatchy much? These are really, really rough drawings just so I can get the idea of where I want to put each of the expressions and the shots and the poses. And basically by zooming in so much, I do save a lot of time. I don't have to draw the weapons and the shoulders. Well, I've got to draw the shoulders, but I don't have to draw like the whole body of Hero Brian here. And also I can add like a lot more expression and detail to the characters. Both of you clearly have no idea what you're doing. This isn't some fun little quest where this is a mission of life and death. So he's basically trying to insinuate how serious it is in the nether. It might surprise you to know there's no respawn points here in the nether. It's this way. Come on, let's go. So he has no time messing around, letting the audience know as well as Steve and Creeper that this is pretty dangerous, and it's not just like any old Minecraft game. And it's a fun little joke here. Looks like someone could use a Snickers bar. And Steve walks off all smug like, and then Creeper's just classic Creeper's like, "Hee hee, I don't get it." And that is the first scene. So this is what I would call rough storyboards, which helped me tell the story. Now I've done all the scenes, but this is just scene one compilation. We're gonna go through. I'll show you what I've done so far. I didn't want just Creeper stand there going, "Ooh, the nether," with just a mouth moving. I've gone through on a separate layer and animated several frames of him slowly changing his expressions. I might make those eyeballs a little bit wider and a little bit more derpy, derp. And so it looks something like this. And now this is just the roughs, and this took me about an hour and a half. So you can understand why it might take so long, and I'll probably add some more frames once I clean that up as well, especially on the ease outs. And there's obviously got to be some lip syncing there as well. So I'll just quickly grab that and put that inside my symbol. Now I haven't got any of the voices done yet. Once I do all my roughs, I'll send it to the voice actor, which is Shock Dingo, and he will do all the Steve's and Creeper's voices. You can see here I've already started drawing the roughs of the storyboard. So you got to imagine it goes script, storyboards, roughs, which is rough animation and pretty much proportion control, where the characters actually are of shape, and we can really sort of play with the expressions of each character. And then I'll add cleanup, and then it's backgrounds, and then there's music, and then the voices go in, and then oh my god, so much to do. And then there's like the After Effects stuff. But here I'll make this this outline purple, and then I'll unhide this. I'm just drawing the little proportions. You can see, you know, I'm not sure if I want to use Steve yet with his cape and whatnot, but it takes 2 seconds to draw for that. And there's lots of little shortcuts, I guess you could call it, which I'm able to do. So right now I'm drawing Herobrine over the top of Steve because he's going to be in a pretty similar pose, but their proportions are pretty much identical. It's just their outfit, which is, you know, a lot different. Got a little hoodie here for Herobrine. I'm trying to remember. So Herobrine has his right eye, which is normal, and his left eye has the scar. And so the hair goes over the left side. And so that, therefore, Herobrine's hair is just crazy. I mean, I don't have any real technique to it, except just make it big on one side and not too styled. He's self-conscious of his scar, so he wears his hair over it. Doesn't like it being visible, and also saves me drawing scars for every single moment that he moves, which the scars take a little bit of time to draw underneath his eye. This will be a pretty basic shot. It won't take too long. Okay, so I've drawn the characters. I'm going to put them into their own clip, their own graphic. And then I'll also put underneath them just basically a white plate here. I won't even worry about doing any backgrounds yet. Save those for a later date. But this will essentially be kind of like a exterior shot. So there's going to be like slow pans and stuff like that. So it'll probably be something like, and then Steve's going to raise his hand, and then it'll zoom in outside of this. So not too concerned about the timing or anything right now. But I probably, once again, should put in the text. So I don't forget the lines. That didn't take too long. Pretty happy with that. Steve is very flat. I'm not sure if I like that. I could potentially quickly change him. I did give a little bit of perspective to Herobrine. He doesn't need much. I think we'll catch the drift just from having maybe a line there. He's going to have a big glow on the back of him from the portal behind him. I think more importantly, I'll do something like that, throw that there. There we are. That looks a little bit better. I'm not sure if I'm going to animate that part, if it's going to turn his head ever so slightly or not. It's just a little bit extra work that probably unnecessary in the grand scheme of getting the cartoon done and dusted. I promised myself I'd do things a little bit rougher this time around, and not so much. You know, I normally do things pretty clean as far as my animation style goes. I'm going to try to avoid doing clean and more focus on. I still want it to be clean, but I also want to have more frames and, you know, just more flow. But where's Charles? This is a nice close-up one. I used to. No, I didn't. I never did. Never have. What was I about to say? I was going to say that I used to have a guide that I would reuse for Steve and for close-ups and stuff, but let's be honest, I pretty much wing it. I've been drawing him for a while now. Sometimes I'll, you know, like he's not even a square. Like, look at the difference between that. Should he be a square? Who knows? Who cares? Looking forward to doing the backgrounds of this particular shot. It's going to be pretty much just white glowing. I'm going to have some fun with the coloring as well. Okay, that looked good. Now to draw his eyes. It's really important to get them in the center, and they need to be of the right proportions. And sometimes I might even, this is what I just feel like doing today anyway, is drawing out a couple of eyeballs before I even put the shapes into them, you know? And then I'll look back at the character. So he's really worried, but. And I sometimes make the facial expressions as I'm drawing them. I think a lot of artists do that. It's kind of funny when you think about it, especially when you're angry. It's like, I used to draw a lot of angry characters when I was a young teen, in my angry teen years. Confused, worried, concerned, but where is Charles? Put the eyebrows over the top here, and then throw those about. Aww. Now, just because I can, I tend to put the eyebrows over the top of the hair. You know, animation's complex enough. And you don't want to be like making sure the continuity of the character is like, you know, jeopardized because, oh man, look how off my eyeballs are. If that's the center, that dot, my little plus sign didn't do shit. Put some more shape into these bad boys. You know, I don't like, I like this side. I mean, he's going to be looking at Creeper soon, so I'd love like the exaggeration of the eye, like darting over here, and then this eyebrow like raising up like that. So I definitely want to keep that lower part there, but I think I might have to just lower that ever so slightly. Yeah, so he's a little bit less concerned, more confused at this point. And I'm sure the voice acting will do the rest. Now, now I don't like this. Why does animation take so long, dude? Where is Epic Minequest 10? What? Why 10? Why 10? Why do people do that? They just skip episodes? All right, don't overthink it. I think that looks great. And also, remember how I tried to make that more square after talking about it? I fucking hate it. I should have just trusted my gut. You know, the slightly wider look is a better look, I think. Yeah, that looks great. Oh, has anyone ever drawn Minecraft hands before? They are fun. Said no one ever. All right, here we go. I'd like to take a moment if you're this far into the video. First of all, thank you. Like seriously, thank you. Thank you for clicking my links. Thank you for following the journey. Thank you for everything thus far. Like, even if you're new, like thank you. I appreciate you coming on this new part of a YouTube journey with me. I need to find a way to produce more content more regularly and gather those views to get some of the currency. That's I was going to say coin and then I was going to say currency and then it sounded like I was trying to use a very naughty word. Anyway, what I do want to say is let's do a little test. Let's do a little we could do a test, or I actually just wanted to see if you had any questions that you'd like me to answer in the next video, because I do feel like this could replace my live streams, or eventually I could do live streams instead of these, all depending upon what you guys like. Imagine that. Would you like to see me work on Epic Minequest every single day? Maybe not. Maybe the compiled, broken down versions, you can skip along at your own leisure. Might be more fun. But anyway, any questions, please let me know. And if you don't have any questions, I'll give you a love heart in the comment section below if you post an emoji of a duck, just a duck, and then at least I'll know that you're here. You're here at this point in time right now. But then again, if you have a question, I would like to feature your questions. Because I don't imagine we'll have many. We won't have a lot of people here contributing or at least participating. I have low self-esteem issues in regards to you guys wanting this type of content. That's why I haven't really bothered in the past. I'm sort of weighing up if it's worth it or not. But this is all experimental. I'm excited. I'm always about turning new pages, you know, and I would love to have a topic. This would be kind of like a podcast with myself. Is that a thing? Do people do that? It's usually two people, right? So they bounce off ideas from each other. Otherwise, I might as well live stream. I don't know. How about you guys being my co-host? Yeah, that's the whole point. I can just answer questions. And I'll pop them up, and they'll just go something like, "Hey, when did you start animating?" And I'll be like, "Oh, great question, Spartan 397414. I started." God, and then I'd have to. It would require some research, basically, which is fine because yeah, I've been animating for about 19 years, and that's from like when I was in high school. Amateur, and I still count myself as an amateur. animator. You're all self-taught. Maybe I shouldn't be talking. It's I'm doing a lot of work, but I'm also because I'm talking, I'm distracting myself ever so slightly. Therefore, my you know, when you just sort of perfectionism mixed with, you know, subconscious, like playing around with things. Anyway, that's fine. That's fine. We'll quickly give him a cape. This is an interesting one. Sometimes whoa. So the cape's there. Cape's obviously goes underneath his head. All right, let's compare the pair. So that was my first drawing. Yikes. And this is what I've got now. Now, there's probably one thing that I don't like. I don't like how straight he is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make that arm its own graphic. I'm going to make this head its own graphic. Okay, and then we'll make the whole thing its own graphic. Everything will be on its own layer. For the second shot here, Steve changes his facial expression completely. And I'll do that inside you said it, graphic. Hand on its own layer. Thank you. See you later. Head on your own layer. Thank you. Goodbye. Body. Pull up the onion. Skins. I almost said the onion rings. I could go those. And this whole time, my camera's frozen. Welcome back. I'll probably draw a fun little picture there whilst I'm talking. I don't know. I'll do something creative. And you'll love it. You'll love it. You better. Okay, so Steve's expression. Huh? He's like, What is he like? He's like, Now, eyebrows, I mean, it's a cartoon, guys. They fly right off the head. And everything's about exaggeration in animation and cartoons, isn't it? What makes it so fun? Yeah, says the crowd. Maybe I should present a question to you guys in the chat. It's not just about you asking me questions. I'll ask you some. What is your favorite episode of Minequest and why? What would you like to see more of? You feel like it's missing anything? Should I ask one question, a different question every week? But essentially, yeah, I'm wondering what your favorite episode is and what's your favorite scene, I guess, even more so. Tell me which episode and what scene. Is it when Creeper farts in Tiny's face and you expect Creeper to WTF boom, but it's actually Creeper. I mean, it's actually Tiny that explodes. What would mine be? I mean, my favorite episode thus far is actually Epic Minequest 6 Part 2. It's the fight scene. I haven't animated a full 2D animated fight before. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It was extremely time consuming. So if you liked it too, then you're welcome and thank you, because I put my heart into that. And it was very anticipated. We all wanted to see Steve V. Herobrine. Why did he save him? I wonder. There's a lot to Herobrine we do not know. Or you don't know. But we will find out all in a matter of time. I just want to like squish the eyes over a little bit. Huh? What's a Herobrine? It was like Neil that originally gave the orders, but even from when he was alive and good, I think he was undercover there. I'm not sure what I want to do with it. This is pretty much my theory so far. Neil was undercover and he was luring Steve to he was working with Herobrine to lure him to the thing. So he must have he's been playing dumb. That's it. I'll solve my own problem. I sort of wrote myself into a corner, and that's sometimes where you get the most creativity. So I'm not really explaining things very well, am I? Neil is the mastermind behind it all, right? He made a deal with Herobrine about, getting Herobrine's eyes back. That's why in a couple of episodes, it's got 2 glowing eyes and everyone's confused. So he gets one of his eyes back thanks to Neil. All right. That answers that question. Nice. Thanks, Neil. He needs another one. But in order to get his other one back, there's a certain couple of tasks that he must do, and then they can have a trade-off. But little does everyone know that Neil and Herobrine have a past, which you've heard it here first. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. Okay, but I plan to explain that in another series, comic, I don't know, storybook. We'll find out all in due time. All in due time. Huh? That's pretty cool. That's pretty funny. Yeah, nice. Great work, everyone. It's either that or I do something like, I do like that better. I know it didn't take long. Trying to really push the idea of Steve rotating his head without actually redrawing his head rotating. So just boundaries here. So he's confused. And the next shot he's like, huh? We can actually probably, if we make that a group, we can actually push his whole body this way. What? So he's like, huh? Because Creeper comes flying in, and he's also, okay, Creeper's helmet. It's so fun to animate, said no one ever. Ever. If I'm being honest, there's no real technique to drawing these guys' mouths and faces and stuff. I usually go like the more silly, the better. It's obviously got to not look super ridiculous, but the idea of Creeper having lips isn't definitely on his anatomy list. But there's just lots of little teeth, and look how small Steve's mouth gets compared to what is realistic. I guess he can, pretty small. If you do it like this, a little bit small mouth. No, you're wrong. Just adjust the camera, and halfway through the broadcast, no big deal. I'm wondering for the second episode, after I finish all this, if I should just do the cleanup. I might just go ahead after I finish this episode. I'll edit it straight away and I'll upload it. I'll see what you guys think, because it'd be nice to get some feedback from what you guys think of this little time-lapse slash podcast slash like what, I don't know what vlog. I don't know what to call it yet. I'll just call it talking with fans behind the scenes. Epic Minequest 8 clickbait. This is the first official day as well, so I might even I'm not sure if I'll have a camera next time. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just record my day's worth of content and then time lapse it whilst also talking over the footage with about Epic Minequest, I guess. I don't know, questions, answers, who's wants them, who's got them. I mean, I always think of like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. He's just so concentrated, like such an extreme. I like doing extreme shit. It makes it more funny. Bring back the comedy. Make Epic Minequest meme again. I think I'll just get the roughs out first, and then we'll worry about animating perhaps another day. Get the roughs done. Get the roughs done. Okay, so in this particular shot, so now he's pulling up the map, and his eyes are lowering down, and they need to sort of meet the same direction as what Creeper's meeting. So that's where the map's gonna be. That's where the map's gonna be. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now I can take this off. Jesus, how many onion skins do you want? Throwback to the first map in Epic Minequest 3, the birth of Charles is where I decided to copy the map idea. Minecraft hands. Who needs them, right? Steve does. Okay, 2 hands, copy paste. Now we just got to draw a piece of paper. But we'll just do a redraw. This is probably why Epic Minequest takes so long, because I just draw everything all over from scratch every goddamn time. Every goddamn time. Boom, boom, man. You redraw that shit every time? Yeah, no wonder I age so fast. Oh, that could be a fun little exercise. If you made it this far into the video, ooh, aren't you a special little monkey? I'm gonna Easter egg your name, your username in the cartoon. So all you have to do is comment down below, Easter egg. Maybe post a picture of a little egg. Is that an emoji, Easter egg? Let's have a look. There's no Easter egg emoji. So I would say do a rabbit. Do the rabbit face. Do the rabbit face, and I'll put your username in somewhere like this, Bob_Ross, and you'll be hidden into Epic Minequest 8. All right, we have those 3 frames done. Sorry, it looks like a mess. I know what I'm doing. I might leave it at that, guys. Thanks for watching. What if I do this? What if I go, hey, whoa, that's the wrong cam. There we go. Oh my, got baby spew all over me. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you maybe next week with a new version of this. Again, thank you for if you sat all the way through it. And yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. A like, a share, and a favorite. I don't know what favoriting is. It's not a thing. Welcome to YouTube. See you guys. Bye.